I don't see anything
Why,
different.
thank you. You're gorgeous. I love that you let your hair down.
Thank you.
Oh my
It's
God.
crazy.
I like it. It looks like you curled it. Did you curl it when you went back home?
No, I don't do anything to my hair really.
It's like va va voom.
It's because I just took it down. I told you every time I have it in a bun and I just take it down, it looks better.
It's like Jessica Rabbit. Do you remember that cartoon? Where she was all like,
Hmm.
that's how your hair is.
Are you talking about the rabbit that's in Space Jams? Or no?
No,
Am
not
I thinking of something
Babs.
else?
Her name was, I think it was Jessica. Let me see if I'm saying it right.
She wasn't in there too. Lola Rabbit. What was it?
Lola. How did you know
Was
that?
it? We
Oh, you
must be
know
thinking
what?
of.
I'm thinking about it was called Jessica Rabbit, but I think that's who I'm thinking about because she has that big. Anyway, you get.
I get it. I get it. Don't worry.
I wonder how you would look with your hair that color, girl.
What color is it?
It's like a orange, like auburn.
Orange.
Yeah, not quite redhead, but it's like,
In
who's
between.
that girl? That's what it makes me feel like.
Sassy.
So, hey everybody, I'm Mona.
Hi, Mitchie.
Welcome back to Girl Podcast.
Girl.
Girl. So, I know that you've been having some family stuff going on. Just checking in, seeing how you're feeling with that.
Yeah, it's part of life. So I think we kind of want to discuss today a topic that not many of us like to touch on. So it's when one of your loved ones or someone close to you or someone you know passes on.
Yeah.
Um, so right now, basically, my grandpa, he's 98, girl.
Wow, that's beautiful.
It is. It's been a long journey for him,
Yeah,
and I'm glad he was able to make it thus far.
right.
Not many of us get there.
We only dream.
We only dream. And he got there not, for the most part, he got there in good health and good condition for his age, he was able to walk. He still is, but
Yeah,
he's able to walk on his own. He's not in a wheelchair. He's not confined. He's not, bedridden or anything like that.
right.
So I think he made it really well in his journey. But recently he was diagnosed with cancer,
Jeez.
stage 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's terminal. So not only that, he also I think has some kidney issues. So he has cysts in his kidneys, and they can't really do much for him because of his age. Plus,
Yeah.
he already has a pacemaker in
Oh,
his heart. I'm not sure exactly what a pacemaker is, but I've heard that it's supposed to help you regulate your heartbeat, like if it's too fast or too slow.
hmm.
I never really asked him or,
Yeah.
touched that subject with him, but I just know that he had a pacemaker for a long time already. And so, because of his age, they feel like if they do any surgery or chemotherapy, it's just going to make it worse for him instead of making him better because he's already so old.
Yeah.
So therefore we're just basically writing it out with him, making sure he's comfortable, and he's happy in his days that come for him.
Yeah.
I don't know. They never told us how long they determine or
Hmm.
anything like that. It could be slow as it could be fast. So we're just kind of in limbo with that. But we are preparing our minds. So I don't know
Yeah.
how people prepare for that really. Because maybe in the moment you're like, oh, I'm gonna be strong. I'm already mentally prepared. I know, it's to come. But
Hmm.
when the moment comes, are you actually gonna be strong? Like, are
Right.
you just gonna break down
Right.
completely?
Yeah.
You just. What do you think?
Um,
Please, shh, be quiet.
I agree because I agree that it's unknown, like you don't know because maybe it's a stressful week already when you find out. Maybe you're having a horrible day already, and then you get that news on top of everything else, or maybe you're rolling like on a high and that brings you down. So I don't know. I think it could go either way, but like you said, it's
I'm
unexpected.
on the phone.
So,
Stop.
you know, you don't know how you're going to react until it actually happens. But it's beautiful that he has had such a long, fulfilling life. I just what I'm thinking about is watching somebody kind of, I know it's a transition, but watching the life leave them. I think it's the kindest way that I can say that.
Can you
And
stop, babe?
I think it's like I think it's like very emotional, for everybody, especially the caregivers who are there like during the last however long, the end of life or whatever. Um Girl, I know I was sharing like about when I had a close family member pass, and I wasn't, well, I don't want to say close because we weren't super super close, but they had such a huge personality in the family, and they were like the life of the party. And when they passed away, it definitely affected me. Like I didn't think it would affect me that deeply, but moving a little further into the conversation, what I struggled with more was kind of the unknown, like the suddenness of it all, but also, okay, now, you know, where are they going? Are they going to be safe? Are they going to be happy? Is it really no more pain, or do we all just say that because it sounds good? It makes people less afraid of the unknown. Um, I don't know. My curiosity really just starts going crazy. But I was very unsettled with that passing for a while. Um, I don't know.
I know where you're coming from with that because I also have curiosity. From a spiritual standpoint, I know there's good, there's bad, there's heaven, there's hell. So I know everybody always wants to say, well, don't worry, they're in a better place. They're in heaven, they're with the Lord. But in reality, if you read your Bible and stuff,
Yeah.
are they really going to be in a better place? Are they really going to be saved? Like, you just don't know. You
Yeah.
don't know where anybody is going to be, like, not even yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is scary. It can bring anxiety upon you.
Mm.
I know, like, I think about it all the time when I have, like, health issues that come up, maybe. I'm like, oh my God, we just don't know what's to come. We just got to try to do better.
Yeah.
Because I haven't really had anyone close to me like that pass.
Hmm.
Like my parents are still here, my brothers are still here. Um, Grandparents have passed, but that's another thing. Like I never really, like with my dad's side, I didn't grow up with them.
Hmm.
They were in Peru, and I was here, so I never really got a chance to have that bond and connection.
Yeah.
So when they passed, I was sad, but I wasn't. I don't want
Yeah.
to make it sound wrong. I don't want to say I'm not
Yeah.
that side,
Yeah.
but I was
No, I get what you
sad.
mean. I get what you mean. It was just far removed from you. Like you felt it, but it wasn't like
Yeah.
devastating.
But it did take a toll though when one of my friends passed away. Friend slash coworker, because we met like a long time ago at a job, and then we kept in touch here and there.
Mhm.
Um, and then I found out that she had passed away. And then it just kind of like broke me
Yeah.
for the moment. I don't know why. Like, I know why she was a good friend, but we didn't spend that much time together. But it just like broke me. Like, for
Crazy.
like a whole week, and I was anxiety, and I was like, why? And I was like
Mhm.
asking all these questions, like, why does this have to happen?
Yeah. Do you think it's more questioning when it's an unexpected passing versus when you know that the end is coming. You know what I mean? Like, I know, for example, with your family, they can't give like a definitive, this is the date, but you kind of know that it is going
It's
to,
gonna happen.
yeah. But with your friend, I'm assuming it was like sudden, like obviously.
It was sudden, and the thing is, I didn't even find out about it maybe till like 5, 6 days later,
Mhm.
the after the fact, because I was reaching out to them and I was like, something's off. Like she's not replying,
Mhm.
and then we were working together, and I noticed that she wasn't at work either. So I was like, okay, what's going on? And then when I found out, it
Yeah.
was because she had passed away.
Mm. Do you think because it was so sudden, that's where the questioning comes in at?
I think it does for the most part because when you know that it's about to happen, I don't know, it just prepares you more. You already know it's time.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe the age too, the age
Mhm.
difference.
Yeah.
He's already gone through his journey.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of people don't make it to his age, so I already
Mhm.
know like he's gone through life, like he's ready. He
Mhm.
says it himself, like he's ready.
Oh,
You
I don't
know,
even know how to respond to that.
I don't know either how to respond to that, to be honest with you.
Like, wait,
But I mean,
what?
nobody's ready, but I mean, he's already older, he's already, I guess I can't really express it for him, but I'm just
Yeah.
assuming that it's because he's already gone through everything. Like my grandma, who was his wife, already passed decades ago. So it's just been him and my mom because he's always been close to my mom.
Mhm.
So I think he's just at this point ready
Over it.
whenever the Lord is ready for him.
Yeah. I could definitely understand that. I wanted to ask too, something I was thinking about. So say there's a family member that you're not so close with. Um, do you feel obligated because it is the end of life to go and see them and spend time with them because you know that they're nearing the end, or is it fake to do that? Like, you haven't talked to me or wanted to spend time with me my whole entire life, but now, you know what I mean? How do you feel about how do you feel about that?
So I think it would be forced. It depends. If you want to show the sympathy and the empathy and
Yeah.
you don't want to be that person, then you would probably go or, spend time with them or whatever the case may be. But the people who don't really show empathy or sympathy and don't care, then they probably just be like, nah.
Well, I'm very empathetic.
It
Okay.
is what it is.
I really am. However,
You
I
don't
just
think so?
I just feel like it's fake. I feel like if I did not have a real authentic connection with you during your life, I don't I'm not going to rush to your bedside. Now, paying your respects is different to me. Like, going to the services, all of that, paying your final, respects. I could understand all of that. However, and I'm probably saying that from my own point of view because, and I'm not speaking this into my existence ever, ever, never, ever, ever. I just would not want anyone around me during my time of transition that haven't, that's not down for me, haven't been thugging it out with
Okay.
me, you weren't there with my ups and downs. Like, you're just coming to see something. It's how I would.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You'd interpret it
I
that
just
way, of
wonder if
course.
everybody felt like that, or if it's kind of like, oh, woe is me, come see me, because you'll never see me again. Like the whole guilt trip, like,
Well, when you just reverse the script and you put it into put it in yourself in the shoes that if you're the one who's sick and then somebody came who didn't,
right. I
Like,
don't know
why
how
are you
anybody
here?
feels like that though.
Why are you here?
If
It'd be
they're
kind of
like, well,
awkward.
these are my last moments, so I want everybody to come see me. I'm just not that type of person. I'm really not. Like, I want to keep it, I would prefer to keep it, intimate, peaceful, don't come to me revealing, secrets that you've held all this time and oh, let
Can
me
you
confess this
imagine?
now. Like, don't do that while I'm transitioning. I would like to think that I would want to leave all the earthly BS here and then start whatever is next, without having the heaviness of all of that. That's what I want
Yeah.
for myself. So I don't know. I was just thinking about that.
Well, when you flip the script, it makes more sense that way. I just didn't think of it like that.
Yeah.
I thought of more about it of the, feeling empathy or sympathy for somebody and just being there, I guess.
Yeah. And then I'm like,
Forcefully, but
exactly, right? Like, and then you feel guilty if somebody's like, oh, well, I'm going to see them, come with me. And it's kind of like, I want to support you, but you know what I mean? I don't like putting people in those types of situations. Even if it's for
uncomfortable.
me, right? Like, even if it's for me, like, no, no.
Jaden's not here. Get out. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My bad. Oops.
And then another thing is being the support person for somebody who is transitioning and the stress, if we're being honest, that comes with that. Um, the chaos that comes with that, especially if you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
Some people just don't handle death well. The whole, and when people are near end of life, like you're not able to do so much for yourself, like you are really dependent on the help of others because your body is getting weaker, all of that. I think it just takes a strong minded person, but also a strong person in general, just to
Oh,
support
yeah.
that.
I think my mom is going through it pretty well now. Um, I don't know if she's mentally preparing, but from what it seems, when we talk about it, she doesn't seem, to go into tears or anything like that
Mhm.
for the moment. So that's what I'm talking about. Right now, she might be strong, but then when it happens, I don't know how she's gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have to be there to support her
Right.
because I don't know how she's gonna take it.
Yeah. No, I
But then
definitely.
I don't know. Is it different depending on who it is? Like the death of a child versus the death of a parent versus the death of an aunt versus the death of a cousin.
Yeah.
I guess it would just be different reactions, obviously, because a child is like sacred.
Right. Like,
It's
what?
like your treasure. I don't know how, those mothers that have lost their children, like it just thinking about it breaks my heart for them, because I
Yeah.
don't know how they can go through it.
Yeah. Me either. I try not to think of it. Actually, that's a lie. I do think of it often. And I honestly feel it's not even a feeling. Like, the world would end if something happened to my children. In my mind, like,
Right.
if they can't live, nobody deserves to live. We're done. We're done here. Start over.
Take us all, rapture now.
What is the point? I really do feel like that because what have they done? So, not that that's another thing. As I'm saying it out loud, I'm actually processing it. What
Don't get it wrong, people. Okay, she doesn't mean it that way.
right. Like, what have they done so wrong? You know, I think about that when I hear like the babies who pass away, unexpectedly also before
All
they
those kids with
are,
cancer
it's
in the
like,
hospitals.
yeah. It's it's very depressing. Um and like you said, I don't know how the parents deal with it seriously, even moving forward, especially if you have other children that you still have to go forward for. Like,
Yes.
Let's just start over.
There's just so many scenarios in this life. Anything, I feel like everything you thought about has either already happened or someone else is thinking about it too.
Yeah.
But like you said, like if you have other kids and one kid passes away, you have to move forward with that. Can you imagine the parents that lose all their kids at the same time?
No, I saw one story of this family, who that happened to, like in a house fire. It wasn't here, it wasn't local, but when they were showing like video snippets and stuff of the funeral, like just seeing casket after casket after girl, no, nope. We could just start
Yeah.
the whole world over. We could just start the whole world over at this point.
Reset.
Seriously, it just doesn't. And I love crime TV, murder mystery, like all of that stuff, and most of that stuff is so senseless. It's just like, why? And I know that's
Right.
moving away from, natural death, but death is death to me. And we
Death
know
is
it's
death.
coming. It's just, I think we were talking about that a little bit too. Like, would you want to know it's coming, or or just like sneak up on you?
In my opinion, for me personally, I don't want to know. I think I had someone tell me, like, at a store a long time ago, they're like, "Do you want to know what's going to happen in the future?" And I was like, "Stay away from me. I don't want to know anything."
Right.
Like, no, thank you.
Mm,
Do you believe those people? The
yes.
ones that can
I believe in
predict?
prophecies. I believe in prophecies. Even though
Well,
I'm
like,
not
not,
sure.
not even if they're bad, like good and bad prophecies, you believe in both?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you
I don't
can't you
know.
can't accept one without the other. You can't just say, "Tell me the good news, don't tell me the bad stuff."
Well, I don't know if I meant it in that way. I just didn't know how people would take it if I said, do you believe there's prophecies that come from above and prophecies that come from below? Like,
Yeah. If you're asking me, I absolutely do. I
I feel like it's
believe.
just sabotaging. Like, if you have someone tell you, now we're just getting too spiritual for me. If you have someone tell you something like a prophecy from the devil, like I don't believe that. Like I rebuke you. Get away from me.
You can
I'm not gonna
rebuke
believe you.
it.
Like
You can rebuke it, but
it's not gonna
I
happen.
guess I see what you mean in that aspect. I'm thinking more like if you go to a psychic or a fortune teller type, and then they're pulling the tarot cards. There's not always good news there, but
Right.
you want them to skip the bad cards and just tell you the good stuff, or do you want to at least know the good and bad so you can better prepare? Is what I'm thinking. Maybe you can avoid it, but in that situation, I feel like if you see it coming, you can kind of be a
What?
little more cautious. But
A little bit. Yes. Go ahead. Bye. Close my door.
but like as far as knowing like a death date, there was a movie about that too. I gotta find what the name of it was, but there was a movie like that, and no matter what you do, even if you know when it's coming and what it's going to be, think Final Destination, right?
Oh my
The
God.
second that you change something to try to change that, to try to change fate, something else, it's just a ripple
It's,
effect. And so it's kind of like, just, do you really want to
it's gonna happen to you one way or another,
know?
basically,
Right.
whether you change it or not.
And that movie, I don't think you can escape death in the sense that they were talking about it. I don't think you can escape death. I think you can push it off by taking a longer route to get there. But like we were saying, I mean, it's gonna come. It's gonna happen.
Everybody's gonna get there,
Yeah.
but I would prefer to get there. Obviously, like I'm sure a lot of people would prefer, old age, but not sick, you
Yeah.
know, like finish my journey till I get really old and then maybe in my sleep or something. I don't know,
Mhm.
where I can't feel it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either. Um, Let me see. Um, we talked about the afterlife a little bit, but going back to it, Um, do you think people really seek that source or something closer to when they're getting ready to transition or enter an end of life because they just want to grasp onto something? How do you feel about that? Like, sometimes they'll have the priest come in or the chaplain come in and say a final, prayer, which I have my own opinions on that, but I want to hear what you have to say first.
Well, so okay, I'm not gonna lie. So my grandpa's, he's sick, like I told you. So I did reach out to some sisters from church, and I asked them if they can go with me to pray for him.
Mhm.
But pray for him, I meant more like healing. I still believe that he has an opportunity to get healed if you have faith.
What?
So I did that. Yes, yes, I did that. It's pending. But I reached out for that, and then I was hoping that we can talk him into getting baptized in the name of Jesus. Because he's Catholic and he was probably baptized when he was a baby.
Mhm.
And so was I, but I got rebaptized as an adult because I already have sense and I'm making my own choice, and I got baptized because it was my choice, not because I was a baby and my parents did it
Mhm.
for me. But that's how I feel about it. I was like, maybe we can get him to get
Not
baptized.
converting at the end of, first of all, stop. Not waiting until I'm weakened to try to convert me at the final hour. Like, that is crazy.
Do you think that's wrong?
I do.
I don't think he's gonna budge, because even if I would have talked to him about this when he was better in those days, he wouldn't have done it because
Right.
he's so adamant of his choices.
Beliefs.
Yes.
Right. We all have our own beliefs and our rights. Don't wait. And I'm thinking of me, but on his behalf, don't wait until I'm in a weakened state to kind of slip in the Jesus part. Like, and not saying that there's anything wrong with whatever you believe. This is for y'all. Whatever you believe, I'm not coming for that. I'm just saying the same way you believe in what you believe in, everybody has that same right to believe in what they want to believe in,
What they want to
they're
believe.
waiting or transitioning or whatever. So I just feel like it's kind of like a trick.
I'm
Like,
not okay, so I'm not trying to.
bring in like a father from the church or like his religion or his beliefs.
So, okay, my thought is this. So, because in the Bible that I read, it
Uh-huh.
says to get baptized in the name of Jesus.
Hmm.
Okay, most of the people got baptized when they were older because they had the conscience and they made the
Right.
choice. So, my fear is, like we talked about, we don't know where everybody's going. The
Right.
Bible has instructions that we, according, should follow to be saved. And so I believe that.
Okay.
I don't know if your expressions say otherwise, but
I'm just,
but so I'm scared that if he passes on without doing that, that he's not gonna go to heaven. That's my fear. I'm not trying to force a religion on him or anything. I just want.
yeah, yes, you
Well, I just
definitely are.
want. Okay, so maybe they all get baptized, but in the Bible it says you have to do it a certain way. That's why.
But
So
his
because I got
Bible that
baptized when I
he
was little.
follows does not have the same requirements, or he would have done that. You get what I'm saying?
I guess. We all read from the same Bible,
None
but
of us know. I have yet to meet one person who has transitioned and came back and was like, hey, this is really what is the truth. Because once you
I
transition, you don't
wish.
come back in this way. You know what I mean? So, because we all don't know, I think the beautiful thing about free will is that everybody's journey is their own. And you are so well meaning. I hear your heart. I definitely do. And I truly do understand. I have nothing against the Bible, Jesus. getting baptized, saved. Nothing against any of that. The only thing that made me kind of was that's not what he's practicing.
I know.
That is my only head tilt on the whole thing. Like everything else I get, but maybe have some sisters from his church or his religion to come and do whatever they do for end of life, because that's what he's comfortable in. I would hate for anybody at the end of life to, and that's why I was asking the question, to just be so fearful that they're grasping at anything and they're like, oh, that sounds good. Let me just, you know, whatever. I don't want to say give my life to Christ because I don't want to seem like I'm coming against that religion, but I would hate for anybody to feel so pressured or so fearful during that transition that they just grasp at anything, you know?
Right.
So,
Yeah, yeah. That basically they're just like last hope, so.
right. Right. So I don't know.
No, it was just out of my good heart. I'm not trying to, like I said,
Yeah.
my it's not, I'm not trying to force anything on him. At least that's how I see it in my way. I'm just trying to make sure he's gonna get to where he needs to be,
Yeah.
you know, after
Yeah.
he transitions, but it's gonna be his choice anyways. I don't know. But in my main thing was to pray for him for healing.
Hmm.
That's what I really wanted to do.
Yeah. Now that I can understand. And I wasn't laughing at the fact earlier. I wasn't laughing at the fact like, oh, that's never going to work because I do believe in faith. I do believe in the unseen and I do believe in miracles and all of that. But it was just, I think I was more so surprised or shocked at the amount of faith given, the
The
condition. You
circumstances,
know what I
yeah.
mean? But I mean, we hear the Bible parables and all of that, and miracles happen. So I'm not saying that he's beyond that. I was just, I don't know. Like you believe your roots are deep, girl. I love that.
No, but I get where you're coming from at the same time, trust
Yeah,
me.
you are steady. But all that being said, obviously, sending the best to him while he transitions and makes that journey, but also for the people he is gonna have still left here because having to deal with everyday life while grieving, which I mean we kind of talked about that before, but we can kind of go into it because we didn't really put a lot of that out, but dealing with grief while having to still manage daily life is nearly impossible. So,
And especially for someone who is doing it all on their own pretty much.
right. And not knowing how that is going to affect them mentally, physically, all the things all at
Everything.
once. Yeah. So, definitely praying for y'all to have some strength and encouragement and support for each other. All of the good things, good energy, high vibes, all of that. I always think though, this is going back to me. I always think that I would like to like celebrate during my transition. Have you ever watched a documentary like a euthanasia? Euthanasia is when you can voluntarily
I know.
end your life,
Who would do
right?
that? I would never. I can't.
Well, if and I'm not speaking anyway, I'm just going to speak generally. If the pain was so great and there was literally no hope and staying day by day was literally hell, I could see somebody choosing that option, right? My point in saying that was what the hell was I saying?
I don't know.
Where was I going with that? Euthanasia. I don't even freaking know. It'll come
You
back
were
to me.
saying something about yourself. I thought you were gonna say you would choose that. Oh, you were saying you
No,
would celebrate.
Oh, thank
Um,
you. That's what I was getting to. So, okay, so at the end of their documentaries that I watch, a lot of them normally ask for like specific songs to be played or sang. They want to be in a specific setting. They even have facilities who specialize in think anyway, they specialize in housing these people for the rest of the duration of, their life or
oh,
whatever. I don't know what to call it, but and so they pretty much get to decide how they want their final moments to be. And it's so beautiful to watch. I don't want to be a part of it, but it's so beautiful to watch. And I brought that up because I was thinking I would want like high energy and like a celebration. I wouldn't want people like, ooh. I don't think that I would want that. Like, I'm already crying enough for all of us. Like, let me be the main, let me have the feelings. But I would feel like I would just want high energy, good music, high vibes, like a celebration, right? Not knowing what's coming next, but hopeful all the same that, if energy never dies, that it's just going to be another journey.
I'll take notes, party.
A big party, like, yeah. I would imagine, I don't know. Because then again, like the feeling side of me, which is all the sides of me, would probably just be so sad that what I've known and grown to love is ending, and then also mourning the unknown. What maybe not the unknown, yeah, the unknown of what I didn't get to do, what I could have done, how things could have been different. So I guess that is mourning the unknown, and I don't know. Girl, I'm just processing this as we're talking about it because I don't dwell on that. Like it used to be a big fear of mine to where it consumed a lot of my free thinking. Like, let me not do this because you don't know. Blah, blah, blah. It's exhausting, and then you miss all the
Yeah,
stuff that's
it
happening.
consumes me.
Yeah.
Um, when I was younger, and I didn't. But now as I'm older and things are happening differently, it's like it comes in my mind more often than ever. I
How
hate
do
it.
you how do you manage that? What do
It
you
triggers my
do?
anxiety.
How do you
At one
manage
point I
that?
was going to like therapy because it was just very overwhelming at one stage in my life.
Like when? When you were a teen?
No, I told you I didn't think about that stuff when I was younger. I could care less. As I'm older now, it just comes in my mind more often.
No, like when it comes, right? You said that it comes more often
Did I
now.
use the wrong did I use the wrong term? I probably used the wrong term.
No, I don't think you used the wrong term. I'm just curious. Like what changed?
My health, that
Well,
too.
but your faith is like, hello?
It is, so it's a battle in my mind.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like how bipolar, like you're happy and then you're sad and then so
Yeah.
me it's like a battle. So I'll have the faith, but then sometimes the other side overcomes more and
Yeah.
it's just like a battle in my mind that I it's hard.
Girl,
I don't
that
even know how to
did jump
explain it,
hard.
but I can relate to the people who need their mental well health moments, days,
Yeah.
wellness, where they just need to separate from everything and just kind of breathe and take it
Yeah.
day by day.
Yeah. It's good not to dwell in that energy.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, it's not gonna change anything. That's the first thing. It is what it is. And then you miss that's what I was getting ready to say. You miss the now, you miss the present. and all the things you still have time to do, all the things you could be doing now, but you're already, this is something I had to like very, very recently overcame. Like focusing on now because I used to either have depression because I'm thinking about the past and what happened, what I couldn't change, how things shoulda, coulda, woulda been. And then on this side, I had anxiety of the future, stuff that hasn't even freaking happened yet and may never ever happen, but I'm overthinking. And it's
Yeah.
just like, girl. So
It's
now,
pulling you. Tug of war.
girl, I had to
How
change that.
about how about how do you keep someone in your memory, someone who's passed already? Do you Are you the type of person that goes to visit their grave every so often, or do you just have a picture of them, or do you celebrate an anniversary of death, or like how would you do that? Or would you not? Would you just keep him in your heart and that's it?
I'm gonna be honest. If it's somebody I love romantically, I have a tent at the plot and I live there. I would
Okay.
imagine I would pitch a tent and live there morning, noon, and night because you are my person. I can't go on without you. Like Titanic for real. I would imagine that I would go out there as often as I possibly could. Because I know realistically, obviously, real life, I still have to do all the things. I still have children, but romantic love is just, it's just different. And I,
It's Romeo and
ooh,
Juliet.
girl, I feel like that soul tie because it's not, I didn't ask for the tie to be undone. It was taken from me. So I would feel like robbed in a way. And I would probably have to, but if it was like family or friends, I feel like I could, like pictures, of course. I would probably replay like videos, memories like that, or have the necklace that has like ash in it. I wouldn't want to keep an urn or anything. I would just be too afraid to like, I'm so scared that I would mess that up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be responsible. But I told my parents like I wouldn't want any of their like material possessions because I know they talk about it a lot in preparation because it's unexpected and they just don't want us to panic when it does happen. But I told them I would want stuff like t-shirts or sweatpants or like a pillowcase that I know smells like them because they slept on it. Like those are the things that I would want and cherish and just keep so that I when I miss you and I would like ziplock it like the kind that you take all the air out of so that would
Yeah,
that
yeah, they
would
suction all it.
just like
Yeah.
smell. I would do stuff like that, girl. But if it was just like a friend or not, I don't want to say a friend, but like an acquaintance or like a coworker, you know,
You're
like,
just in my heart.
yeah, you're in my thoughts, but I don't think it would affect me that deeply. Now, I'm saying
Right.
I think because again, this has not happened to me. And like you mentioned, you never know how it's going to affect you till it affects
Until it does.
you. Yeah.
Right.
So, in that sense, I don't know. What do you think?
I know I asked you the question, but I don't even know what I would do. I don't think I'd be the no because so I don't think I'd be the type to be going to a cemetery every day.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I'm that type of person who's gonna go to a cemetery and put a bunch of flowers and stuff. Like,
Girl.
I don't know. I wouldn't want anyone to do that for me. I don't find any meaning in that, to be honest. Is that bad to say? I'm so sorry for you guys out there that do that. I don't mean it in any way, but that's just me.
No, I think if it were you, how would you want people to remember you?
Maybe by like Sorry. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. So by pretty much like you said, pictures, videos, maybe have an album. I could do that, like a whole album of that one person or
Yeah.
videos, and then just have that as memory. Because in pictures, I get to see their face, their expressions, what they went through, what, their life.
Yeah.
But what am I gonna do at a cemetery? I'm sorry.
Girl, let me tell you, I would lay my blanket out. I would put
And
the
talk to them.
tablet there. I'd be like, "Oh, this is the movie we're watching today. This movie
I don't
just
know.
came out. Watch it with me." You know how they do the "Get Ready with Me" videos? I literally would be that person. Or
You're
the
gonna
things
have
that are happening
everything
with the
set up
kids.
to watch it there.
Girl, I'm telling you, like when I love purely and deeply and intensely. And I just know that it would affect me. And I'm thinking like my sister, like just make it a double casket so that I can be on the other side. Like I literally almost go to that point because what? It's like
Girl.
your entire heart is just
I would want momentums though, like something you had
yeah,
that I can have
yeah,
that's gonna remind me of you.
right.
Like for example, my friend who passed on, she donated a lot of stuff to me before all that time. Yeah, and every time I use something that she gave to me, she's always there. I'm always
Yeah,
thinking of her.
yeah.
So
Sweet.
I feel like I'd be that type, more like pictures and
Uh-huh.
things that I got from you, or try to share them as much as I can.
Yeah. I just pray death never finds me or anyone I love. I really do. And I know what we've been saying the whole time. I get it, but
But I also get what you're saying.
may it be a long, long, long
Yes.
way.
Long, long, long time from now. Many,
Yeah.
many decades.
Yeah.
Till we're 100, right?
Girl. Now you say that. My sister says that too, but now I think that's a Libra in y'all. Let's be honest. If I am not functioning and I'm not like enjoying my life, I'm not holding on to being here to be in separate. Remember we were talking about euthanasia? I'm so serious.
No way.
I would
You
not.
choose it.
I don't want to suffer. Is what I'm saying. I don't want to
I know.
suffer.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Like if you're bedridden and you're already old and there's
Yeah,
nothing else you
like
can do. Like,
just to say that I live to be 112, like I don't need the bragging rights. And for me, this is for me. This is for me. This is for me. Um, and only if I was in such a decrepit state. You know what I mean? Because like, ugh, what are we doing? That's another thing. Speaking of decrepit states, I challenge my family who have like do not resuscitate orders or if I'm in this type of state or unable to do this and that, I want them to pull the plug. Like they have their own wishes for their lives that
do they?
does not align with my wishes for their lives.
Wait, so they have that? They
I
they
mean, they have some requests that I don't agree with. So I'm always telling them, like, hey, when it comes to this, that, or the other, do not put my name as the person that's responsible for making these decisions. Because in my right mind now, I'm already saying I'm not doing that for you. Imagine me in a state of insanity, basically, and you want me to
right.
make that type of decision. Are you crazy?
Which I'm not.
I'm
Sorry.
not. And I'm so not.
I'm
And I'm
not.
very honest with them about it. I'm very honest with them about it because I just don't. I would never forgive myself for honoring their final wishes, which is the craziest thing. Even saying it, it sounds crazy to me because who am I to tell you what to do with your life? But I don't tell me to do that for you because
Right,
I
right.
just can't.
Because I will be selfish and I will
Yeah,
not do
I just can't.
it.
I can't do it. So I don't know.
I get that part.
Do your
I get
parents
that
have
part.
anything like that that try to put the
No,
responsibility?
that's why I was surprised when you said that.
Yeah.
They don't.
Well, I would literally be in there with a wet rag wiping down their foreheads. Hey, let's open these blinds. Like everything just to have you here with me. And I don't know what that's called. Like maybe that's too over dependent, but I just need them here. Like on this side of
Right, right.
life. You know what I mean? In whatever capacity that may be. If you are here, now if they were broken in a million pieces or something extreme, obviously I'm not gonna, but if your mind is functioning and you just say, oh, don't do everything you can to save my life, like what are you saying right now? Doesn't that sound crazy? Don't you dare save my
Girl,
life.
who is not gonna do that?
I tell you who's not gonna do it. Girl, I can't even. I cannot. Yeah.
Girl, I'll be the first one doing CPR and everything.
Do it again.
Mhm.
Clear. Give them here. I'll
Right,
be
get
like,
away. I'll
move
do this.
on to
Man, we can't do this. Okay, move out the way. I got this.
it. Exactly. But speaking of that, there are so many miracle movies where the doctor will say, oh, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing more we can do. Or right before they give up, they'll try again. And then that's the time that the person comes back to life. Or they take a, like, you just never, why would
Yeah.
you want to gamble?
Why
Why
would you
would
even stop? Just keep going at this point for like a whole day or two.
Girl,
There
I
goes my
know that I would
thing.
lose it. I know that I would lose it. That's just the honesty of it. I don't know.
I think everybody would lose it, to be honest. Well, everyone who loves their parents,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Yeah, I always think about it too because my dad's already 70. He's gonna be
Really?
71 this year.
Wow.
And I'm like, prepare mentally because it's already 70 is pretty far too.
It is. All
But
right.
I'm grateful.
Sorry, pardon me. Real
I
life happening over here.
see, I see.
Um, what else? Did you think of anything else surrounding?
No, I think that we touched topic on pretty much everything I can think of anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was a
I
good
just hope that everyone that's going through grieving right now don't lose faith. I know
one.
that I haven't been through it yet, but stay strong. You'll get through it.
And
I
have
know.
faith like Michelle. Have faith like Michelle, cause girl, that's Mount Everest faith. I'm so serious. But yeah, good vibes and high energy to anybody out there who is going through this process. Of course, we don't mean to make light of the situation, but we just talk about any and everything and just sharing our thoughts and opinions. Be or feel free to share your own thoughts and opinions as well. And we will see y'all next time.
Yeah, girl.
Girl, bye.
Bye.